there everyone, it's Misty here. Welcome to a video. Hello, I hope you guys are doing well. Today I want to do a video using all of the makeup I purchased from some black owned beauty brands. I have Beauty Bakery, I have Juvia's Place, I have Colored Rain, I have Fenty, and I even have Pat McGrath. I went a little bougie, but that's okay. But before we get into that today, just a reminder, I'm not a beauty guru or an influencer or anybody like that. I'm just some fat girl on the internet who likes to play with makeup. And I like to sit down and talk to you guys about makeup. But before we get started, one thing I want to talk to you guys about today is my new, well, it's not a new obsession, but I love cold process soap making. And I have decided I'm trying to go minimal packaging as possible. So I reached out to a friend of mine. Her name is Heather, and we've been friends for probably 5 years now. And she's a paper crafter. She makes cards, but she also makes cold process soap. So I bought some from her, and I want to share some with you today. And then she gave me a coupon code, so I can give you guys a coupon code. It's going to be Misty10. And her shop name is Gone Aga. That's how you say it. I told her, I was like, I'm going to film this video and I'm going to mention you in my video and I'm going to screw up your name. But I didn't, so yay. So she has various different types of bars. She has an Etsy shop, so she has smaller ones and then she has some big ones, but I'm going to walk you through them. So a couple of these I ended up giving to Rob, actually. This one is, I think it's tobacco. So it's basically like a tobacco scented bar, and it smells really, really good. I mean, fun fact, when I was in college, I wore men's cologne because I loved how musky and stuff it was. So this one's really delicious. This one is Hadley. This one has a little bit of a rose scent to it, I feel like. Like there's like a rosy floral petal kind of smell, but it's also somewhat gender neutral. So I gave this one to Rob as well. I want him to try using these because he already uses Irish Spring, but I would rather support, friend than, some big company. And then I kept the Aubrey, which is oatmeal, milk, and honey. So good. It has a really soft smell. It smells soft. I don't know how else to describe it. Then I also kept Kaolini, I don't know, berry and tulips, which is so good. And then she gave me a salt bar. So this is, I'm guessing, an exfoliating bar. And then with every order, you get a free sample. I don't know how big your free samples are going to be. But for me, she gave me a piece of warm vanilla sugar. And it just smells... It smells edible, like you could eat this, but don't because it's soap. So like I said, I will have her shop linked down below. And yeah, hopefully you can find something that you like and support, someone who is trying to make it through this time and get something that makes you smell good. So let's talk about eyeshadow because I have some options. So this one is the Colored Rain times Power palette. I don't know if this is still in stock. When I bought it, it was on sale. But look at this palette, y'all. Look at this palette. Look at those yummy berries and those yummy purples. Oh, love it. So good. And then I also have the Juvia's Place. I have a couple of their minis. I want the new minis. They came out with a mauve that I want. They came out with a pink that I want. And they came out with the neutrals that I actually want because it's more cool tone neutrals. So this is the berries. These are $14, but Juvia's Place goes on sale a lot on their website, so you can get them from there. And this is, of course, the violets. And from Pat McGrath, stupid Facebook ads. She was having a 50% off sale on some of her items. So these are her little shimmer palettes. They're they're in cheap plastic packaging, but it's her shimmer formula that's supposed to be this amazing, most amazing ever shimmer formula. I can't get it open. What the ever loving heck. So this is what, so these were normally $28 and I got them for $14 a piece, which if it wasn't Pat McGrath, I probably wouldn't pay that much. So this is the one that I was most excited for because it's got some bright colors. So we may bring some of this in, we may not. I haven't quite decided what I want to do for the eyeballs. So I should probably do that. I think I want to use this Colored Rain palette and maybe pull some of this in. So this is a shimmer. It's kind of a duochrome. Can you guys see that? This shifts from like a berry to like a violet. I'm actually having somebody come over today. She's a friend of mine, but I'm selling some tables that I had in my craft room that no longer fit in my craft room. So she's coming over. I was like, you can come, you know, come look at them as long as you're masked. I think these are the same colors. These are the same color mattes that are in the Colored Rain palettes. I'm just going to use those. So she's coming, and then I have a couple other videos that I want to film today. So I thought, you know what, let me just sit down and put some makeup on my face. I'm even going to put on lashes. My brain. Okay, so let's talk about where I've been. If you don't follow me on other social media, I have kind of taken a break from YouTube on this channel. It's too stiff. And not for any other reason than I just needed a break. Let's try this one. I just needed a break. Like I just needed a break to away from negativity and away from judgment and just a break. So it's a pretty color. It's like I have to pack it on, and then I bet these are kind of like pressed pigments, which I admit I don't have a lot of knowledge about pressed pigments, but we're going to give it a try. So yeah, I just haven't been in the mood to do videos over here. I just haven't been in the mood to deal with people. And so I just kind of stayed away. This is a huge blending brush, but I need something. A lot of my brushes are dirty and in my bathroom to get clean. So I just been kind of minding my own business at home and just doing what I can do, you know, to try to just go about life. That color is really pretty, but I don't know how to get it to blend. I don't really have a great blending brush. This is my fault. This is 100% my fault because let's use this Profusion brush. If you've never purchased if you've never purchased from Profusion and you want some inexpensive makeup, their stuff is so good. It really, really is. So anyway, that's kind of where I've been. I am trying to get the gumption to come back. So hopefully this week I'll post a video. I don't know when I'm going to upload this. I'm filming this on the 23rd, I think. That's Sunday, August 23rd. I go Thursday, the 27th, for an injection in my neck. So I talked to my pain management specialist. We had a Zoom call, or not even a Zoom call, it was just on the telephone. And he was like, I really think that you would be a candidate for a neck injection. And I said, well, I've had one. He's like, well, you had the epidural. He's like, this is different. And I don't remember how it's different. But he said it's different. So I said, you know what, at this point, I'm willing to try anything. And at the time, when he and I talked, I was like, my neck is my worst pain. But I have a misshapen tailbone. And now that's my worst pain. So I'm going to ask if it'll be like, okay, listen, is there any way I can get a shot in my tailbone? Because I need a shot there too, please. I may be making a mess of this, but I don't care. It's been months, not months, Misty, probably months since I put on a fancy eye look. July, I think, is the last time I put on a fancy eye look. Maybe June. So yeah, a couple months. This is going to be big and wild. It's going to be big. It's going to be wild. So let's take this one, dip it out there. So I've been trying to get my craft room together. I bought a new desk. It's not very deep. And bought a new desk. Started that process in June. The first one was supposed to ship, and like the day before, I got a message saying that it was out of stock, or yeah, it was out of stock basically. All right, I don't know that I like that color. Let's come in here. Is this the same color? Yeah, but that one is a little bit. This one just a little bit more. Alright, we're going to do both palettes, I guess. What was I talking about? I have no idea. Desk. So when I started the process, it was like the 1st of June, or middle of June, and it was supposed to ship like the 16th of July. I got a message the day before saying it's not going to ship on the 16th of July. It wasn't going to ship until like the middle of September. And I was like, I'm trying to get a desk now. So I was trying to find a huge, like a one that you would see like in an office or something like I had in one of my offices at work, because I had an IKEA desk. It's the Complexion, I think is how you pronounce it. It's the one that is like gray. It's expensive. I think I paid like $350 for it, and it didn't even last me 5 years. So disappointed in it. So disappointed in it. And I was like, okay, I want a desk that will last. Now I didn't mind it in my where my craft table is, because that is just, you know, one of those basic, what's it called, lemon tops or whatever, lemon, I don't know how to pronounce it. And I figured that I can just, you know, buy a new top, because those tops are like, I don't know, $40 when, you know, that one gets to the point where it needs to be replaced. And I don't mind that, because that's a crafting table. You know, it gets a lot. It gets a lot of things going on over there. But that my computer desk, you know, I want it to last. I want it to be built to last. So found another desk very similar to the one I wanted, ordered it, and the same damn thing. It was supposed to ship within 7 days. So like on the 9th day I called and I was like, oh, what's going on? And she's like, oh, I'll have to call the manufacturer. We just drop ship. And I was just like, which I guess is pretty common in the office furniture industry, which I did not know. So canceled that one. And then finally I found, I think it's called NDI, and sold by this place in Dallas called Worthington. And I told Rob, I was like, okay, so the place is in Dallas. The desk manufacturer is in Dallas. I was like, hopefully this will work. So I wanted a white desk. I like lighter colors. I wanted white. Well, the two white desks weren't ever going to get here at the rate we were going. So I thought, okay, I will just go ahead and be okay with the gray desk. So the desk I found was a really pretty gray. It was a light gray. I saw pictures of it. It got here. It is not a light gray. it is like a brown with gray. All right, which shimmer do we want? That one's really pretty. Let's see. It's a little purple. Do I like it? No, let's do something dark and then we'll go to that. That's pretty. That shifts. What did I do with my... There it is. I was like, what did I do with my makeup wipe? So that's the 411 on the desk. So the desk gets here. They say it's going to be delivered, and there was stuff everywhere on my floor. So Rob and I spent like a few days trying to get at least everything off the floor so we could, you know, he could put it together because it would have to be put together in here. And we get it. It's, you know, it says it's the right color on the box. And then we get it in and he starts opening it and it's this ugly ass brown gray. And I was so sad because we had this issue with our living room furniture. So we bought our living room furniture from Bassett. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them. I'm using a shimmer from that Juvia's Place palette right here. We bought it at that. So the fabric was called something gray. Like the gray was in the name. And I told Rob, I was like, I don't think that's gray. I said, that looks kind of brown to me. And the designer, whatever they call themselves, she's like, oh no, it's definitely gray. And I was like, I just don't think it's going to work. And Rob's like, well, you know, he's like, I think it will. I think it will. I don't know why I listened to my colorblind husband, but I did. Got some fallout. Let's clean that up real quick. So we ordered this furniture. It takes like 6 weeks to make because they build it for you, which is cool. That's why we went to Bassett, because we wanted something that was, you know, supposedly going to last us for a while. That's a story for a different day. So anyway, this couch gets here and it's brown, like brown. And I thought maybe we had gotten the wrong furniture and we hadn't. And I was like, this is not going to work. I told Rob, I was like, this is why I said, I was like, this is why I said, you know, that this wasn't going to work because it's not the right color. I was so angry that I listened to her and listened to him and I didn't go with my gut. And so we end up returning it. So it cost us 20% to return it. And then we had to rebuy the furniture that we wanted, and I picked out the fabric that I wanted this time. So it's like, God dang it, what is up with these companies saying something is white or gray when it's clearly not gray? So I was really disappointed at first, but it's not so bad now that it's in here because I have tile on the floor that's like a wood green. It's like porcelain tile. It's like gray. It's porcelain or ceramic. I don't know. We got it at Home Depot. And I was like, okay, it goes with that a little bit. So this is, so I used the shimmer from the Juvia's Place palette. And now I'm using this shimmer from the Colored Rain palette. So they just released a new palette called Juicy Fruit. I think it's Juicy Fruit. And it is beautiful. It's so pretty. If I thought I would be able to get some, you know, some really good use out of it, I would probably ask for it for Christmas or something, but it's just so pretty. So yeah, I did buy, I haven't bought makeup in a hot minute, but I did buy the new Beach Cosmetics. They have those ice cream palettes, and I bought a couple of those. I bought the red one and the pink and purple one, of course. Those have got rave reviews. They're probably not going to be a limited edition. I have a feeling those are, so if you want to wait, if you're interested and you want to wait, they may They may keep them around all the time. So that's the eye look. I like it. It's very berry. It's very berry. Ugh. All right, before I go any further, I'm having a hard time with my shirt today. It's like, it doesn't want to stick. Let me go ahead and wipe my face. Got some more fallout down here. So there was quite a bit of fallout from that Juvia's Place palette, but that's why I always, if I'm going to do a super eye look like this, I always do my eyes first. And that's just because I'm also pretty messy. So I'm going to go ahead and do eyeliner. Oh, no, I'm going to put on my primer so it'll have chance to set in. Just using the Gloomy Lotion. The Lumi Glotion from L'Oreal. It is an illuminator, and I like it as a primer. If you are oily, you may not want it because it makes you have a glow. But it comes in 3 colors, I think. I have the lightest one. But isn't that pretty? It's just so pretty. And you guys know I have really dry skin. Especially now, since I've been really bad about taking care of it the last few weeks. Gotta get back into the habit of doing my nightly skincare. Nightly and morning skincare. So, yeah. We'll let that sit while I do eyeliner. So I'm going to do this real quick. This is just the Renaissance Flick from Makeup Revolution. It's my favorite eyeliner, and mostly because it's easy for me to hold. So let me do this and I'll be right back. Now that we've talked about that, let's talk about the soap. So I've been watching soap making videos for 6-7 years, I guess. And I wanted to do it myself. I wanted to make my own soap, but the problem with it is that it's a lot of chemistry and a lot of math. And I didn't want to make our house go boom. So I told Rob, I was like, I don't want to make our house go boom. So I have 2 different options for foundation. I bought the Juvia's Place stick foundation because I love stick foundation. This is in the color Lima. So I guess like Lima Peru. And again, these go on sale on she always has sales on her website. And then I bought the concealer in number 22, so I have that. But I also bought this Beauty Bakery Insta Bake Hydrating Foundation, and then I have their concealer. So I think I'm going to use this one today, actually, and then I'll try that stick another day. This the first Beauty Bakery that they released, I think it came like, their packaging is beyond adorable. I mean, and even this packaging, this is soft touch. It's so nice. And even the outer curtain was this soft touch. So nice. But Beauty Bakery's packaging is beyond cute. I saved the blush palettes packaging. I'm going to show it to you. So I'm just going to go ahead and pump some of this out. This is supposed to be full coverage, I think. And this is in 355W. I'm using my e.l.f. sponge. I normally don't like to use a sponge on foundation. I'd much prefer to use my Blendiful, but it's really dirty. I hope she comes back because this is way yellow. Holy Moses, this is yellow. Maybe this is not the right color for me. Oh dang. Oh dang. It is giving me pretty good coverage though. Wow. It's just yellow. Like jaundice yellow. It doesn't help that my skin is also very, very red. So the desk out here, it's put together. It weighs 600 pounds, so it's not going anywhere. I know I keep going all over the place, y'all. This looks very makeup-y. I tried the new ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. That is beautiful. It's a little dark, but it actually doesn't look too bad. But it is a little dark. I think I got 45W. That foundation is beautiful. This foundation, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Let me get it all the way on, Misty, and then we'll make decisions. So the desk is done. The desk is put together. The desk is huge. I've already started decorating it and getting stuff put away. So that's been fun. I ordered a sign from Etsy that says the Jolly Fat Elf and established 2010 to put on top of it. And I need to get some lamps, I think. So it's kind of had my, that's kind of really had my attention the past couple of weeks. And then, like I said, I've gotten obsessed with handmade soaps because, like I said, I've been watching it. I found a couple of new soap makers. Gypsy Faye Creations is one I've watched. I think it's Ophelia's Soapery, or is it just Ophelia's? Is another one that I've been watching. I've always watched Katie from Royalty Soaps. I've always watched Stacy from Yellow Cottage Soapery. So there's more, but I kind of go in spurts where it's like I watch a ton of beauty makeup and then I get tired of makeup and then I switch to soap and then I get tired of soap and I go, go to like card making or singing or something. I just am kind of all over the place. One time I got sucked into the world of reborn dolls. If you don't know what that is, it's the dolls that look like real babies. And there's a whole community of people here on YouTube that do like birth stories with them. They, unbox them and it's their birth. I watched one woman one time who was walking around and I'm not laughing at her to be laughing. I'm just laughing because it was funny because she was walking around like she was in labor, but she was just waiting on the package. Some of them take them shopping and do videos of them taking them places. And these dolls are not cheap. We're talking, sometimes some of them are thousands of dollars. And, yeah. Not cheap. Not cheap. So I got sucked down that rabbit hole and then I wanted a baby. I didn't want a baby to take care of, or I found this cute little black baby that someone had made and she was just so cute. She had little, she had kinky curly hair and I don't know, she was just so cute. And I was like, okay, I want her. And Rob's like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, I'll just display her. So sometimes I can get a little caught up in things. So with the soap, Heather actually sent me soaps right after we first started talking because she was talking about how she made packaging for it. And I was like, well, that's really cool. And so, and they were really, really good. But I am, with Bath and Body products, I like to switch things up all the time. I can't use the same shampoo and conditioner for a year. I have to switch it up. I like to switch up my scents in the shower. And I like a ton of different, options for that. So, I've been buying body gel, Misty, shower gel. It's a no on that concealer from Beauty Bakery. Wow, that's a hard nope. Let's try this one from Juvia's Place. Because that just looks really bad. This has a huge doe foot. So anyway, I you can't ever, I mean, royalty soaps is so popular now that it's like, it's like a competition. Like if you're buying somebody's, you know, makeup palette or whatever, on launch day, even though I've heard that Jafar Star, that's what everybody's calling him, didn't sell out, so people didn't have such a hard time ordering as before. But her soaps go like real quick, so I don't even bother trying to get one of hers. And hers are beautiful. She does the frosting sometimes on top and everything. So I, you know, been looking at other people, and then I found a seller. So then I was going to order from Lush. I've never ordered from Lush, but I was going to because they have those gift baskets, and I thought, ooh, I can, because I want to try their shampoo bars. I want to try conditioner bars. Like I want to get away from packaging as much as I can. And I know I can't like get totally away from it, but I want to do, you know, do the best I can to kind of, you know, get away from all the plastic. And that's why I'm trying to get Rob. Of course, his soap comes in paper packaging, and which is recyclable, you know, for infinitely. But plastic, I believe you can only recycle 3 times. And then it ends up in a landfill, and that's just not something I'm comfortable with. So it's a no on that Beauty Bakery concealer. I may try it again at some point, but right now it's a no. This foundation isn't so bad, but it definitely, you can definitely tell up close that I have makeup on my face, which I'm wearing makeup, so it's not that big of a deal, but it is kind of irritating. I am going to blend this back out a little bit. I'm going to give my under eyes a couple of minutes to dry, and then I'll come back and finish the lower lash line. So let's go ahead and move on to the complexion. I bought, you guys saw me do a haul with the Fenty. So I have the matchstick in amber, which is kind of a contour stick. And then I have the cream blush. Nope, that's not it. I have the cream blush in Cool Berry. So I'll probably use both of those. I'm not one to use, you know, powder and cream, but I'm going to today. I'm going to layer it all on. So, but I'm going to start with, I also have this bronzer, but it's deep. It's way too deep. Do I have another bronzer? I don't think I do. We might have to try it. All right, I'm going to use the amber stick. I mean, I don't really contour because my face is so fat. I feel like I haven't. I feel like 2020 has kind of been a bust as far as weight loss. Like, I don't think I've lost anything. At all, really. It's no one's fault but my own, but it is what it is at this point. It is what it is. Oh, come on now, you gotta blend. I don't just, I can't just have a stripe on my forehead. So I wanted to buy a ton of stuff from Lush. I had like $100 cart, and I just couldn't make myself pull the trigger. I was like, you know what, let me see if I can support someone, you know, who may be having a really hard time. I mean, small businesses are having a really hard time through all of this. And supporting a friend is what I really wanted to do. So I reached out to Heather. But I also found another shop. I can't remember what it's called. I'll try to... Let me get the soaps first. And if I like them, I'll leave a link. But I ordered... My favorite scent ever is bergamot. And if you've never heard of that, it looks like a lime. It looks like a crabapple and a lime had a baby. Like if they were bred together, that's what it looks like. It's really, really, really good. Like if you like Amazing Grace or there's like, it's in a lot of fragrances But they had some bars that were scented with bergamot. That's like the main scent. And I thought, okay, yes, please. So I went ahead and got those. Okay, I am going to try just a little bit of this. Just a little bit. Maybe this is a highlighter. Did I just wipe highlighter over my forehead? Probably. Probably. Maybe, probably. Probably, maybe. Alright, I'm just going to bring in my... No, I don't have a bronzer over here. Yes, I do. Use my Park Avenue Princess kit or thing from... Who is this? Tarte. I love bronzer. I love it. I mean, I'm not getting any sun. I can't get any sun because I'm on immune suppression therapy. So it's like I have to stay away. Alright, let me go ahead and do some cream blush. I gotta use let me try this brush. This is a contour brush, but I'm gonna try for blush. Yeah, I like it. I'm just gonna put it on and then I'll blend it out with the e.l.f. sponge. Like if I could buy all of the soap and Rob's gonna be like, Misty, where are you gonna put all this? I'm like, in the shower. But I gotta find a soap keeper that I can store it in so I can keep it fresh. You have to keep it dry, let it drain. So yeah, you guys will have to let me know if you've ever tried cold processed soap. And that just means it's made with lye. And like Melt and Pour is more of a glycerin type of soap. It's a bit more plasticky to me. What happened here? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do my under eyes real quick. I'm just going to take a little bit of this darker purple. This deep dark berry color. I'm going to put this on the outside. Am I going to put something in my waterline? Probably need to. Use this cream gel liner from ColourPop. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's Rob in the shower. It's very, very loud. But yeah, I want to try shampoo bars, conditioner bars. If you guys have a vendor that you use that is, you know, small, local, whatever, let me know. That's a good pen right there. Good liner. He's good. I like it. All right, now I'm gonna bring in this darker color. Really, I'm getting like totes dressed up for nothing. Well, my friend's coming over to look at the tables. I put them on Facebook and she was like, I may want those. And I'm like, well, you can come look. Like, as long as you wear a mask. We've had to have a couple of repairmen come. We had our garage door, one of the springs broke. And then our garbage disposal died. So we have to have a couple of vendors come in. The garage guy, I don't think he came in. And the garbage disposal guy came. I stayed in my craft room so I could stay away, and Rob's the one that, you know, he answered the door. He's the one that dealt with them. Both of them were in their mask. So, you know, everything. So it worked a little bit better. This is very stiff. This brush is very, very stiff. I'm not sure why, but it is. Alright, now I gotta blend that out. I gotta blend it out. Try this one. Probably a lighter color. Let's try this one. I don't want to look like a raccoon. That's not the goal. Is my battery going to die? 35 minutes. I better hurry up. So then I'm going to use that light color in this box for the inner corner. Kind of got covered up by my concealer. As far as keto, I've been on and off the past month or so. Like yesterday, we had Arby's and I had ice cream, Ben and Jerry's last night. So it's like this week I'm going to do one more week of, like, I bought some low carb tortillas. Which are not the best for me because they cause my blood sugar to be elevated. So if you're eating the Mission low carb tortillas on the regular and you're on a low carb way of eating, just know they're not low carb. They may say they're low carb, but they still cause an insulin response. So yeah, so let's, I'm so excited for this. This is the Cotton Candy Champagne palette from Beauty Bakery. Look at this. You can get this from Ulta, but I ordered it straight from the Beauty Bakery website. So this is magnetic. And it opens, and then this is the palette. Isn't this so pretty? So all of the packaging was super cute. So Emily Noel, I don't know if you guys watch her, she is the reason why I have this palette. She just goes nonstop about it, and it is so pretty. These blushes are so pretty. They have a bit of shimmer to them, so you know, if you don't like that, you may not like these, but they are so pretty. I'm gonna go with Stop and Smell the Rose. Just kind of this mauve-y color, which is what I already have on my cheeks. It's so pretty. Doesn't come with a mirror. That's the only bad thing. And those little cotton candy poofs are gonna fall off at any minute. They've already started. Cotton candy poofs. What did I do with my mirror? Where's my mirror? Those cotton candy poofs. Cotton candy poofs. Okay, for highlighter, I have one from Fenty, but I think it's too dark. That's this one. This is Hustler Baby. It's a little, I think that's a little too dark for my skin tone. So I bought one from Colored Rain. This is the, that's Paragraph. That's not Colored Rain. This is the Colored Rain times Power highlighting and blush and damage control. I'm going to try this highlight. It is also a little dark, but hopefully I can, you know, put it on sheer enough that it won't be different. I should have got the lightest one. The reason why I didn't though is the lightest one had the darkest blush color, and I was like, I don't think that blush will work for me. It's way dark. So I got this one. That is a pretty highlight. That's pretty. Whew. That's some highlight, y'all. I'm gonna tone it down just a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face and then we'll move on to lashes. I like to spray my face before I put on mascara. This is just the Makeup Revolution Hyaluronic Fix. So I'm using Makeup Revolution products in this as well because Makeup Revolution is very, very inclusive for a drugstore brand. All of their complexion products come in a ton of colors. They have a really good shade range. I can't promise that the, oh, I forgot I had this bronzer from Fenty. Poot. Yeah, that would have worked too. This is Shady Biz. Maybe I'll add a little bit more in a minute. I can't promise they have the right, great undertones, but they have a really big shade range in all of their foundations and concealers. And then they also have a pretty decent shade range in their bronzers and highlights too, especially like Tammy Clark. She brought out her collection, and all of those base palettes are meant for black or brown skin, and they are so pretty. Makeup Revolution is very affordable. I like their brand. I know a lot of people don't always, but I've liked everything that I've tried from them so far, for the most part. All right, I'm going to put on lashes and then I'll be right back. This is lashes from Shop Miss A. 6-pack. I think this was $5. If you've never purchased from Shop Miss A, you really should. They have some really great makeup, and I will be doing a video at some point. I have a whole face of makeup. I mean, you could literally get a whole face of makeup for like $15, and everybody raves about some of their foundations are really good. So if you get a chance to try them, I think you'll like it. And I think everything ships free over $35. It may take a little while, Sometimes they're kind of slow to ship, but their stuff is really good. And if you stick with the AOA Studio, you won't be disappointed. I mean, you may be a little. It depends, but for the most part, everything I've tried from there has been very, very good. Their lipsticks, their blushes and highlighters, those are all really, really good. I'm gonna fix this mess on my eyeballs. A party going on around here. This is the smudge proof mascara from e.l.f. I like it because it has it has two ends, and the lower one is so super skinny. And even when I run out of this mascara, I will probably keep this wand because it's so skinny and good. Alright, let's assess the situation. Do I need anything else? Lipstick, and I think we'll be done. Going to the club, Misty? You going to the club, Misty? I like it. What do you guys think? I think it looks good. That highlighter is so pretty. I don't know that I don't feel like it leaves a stripe on my face either. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and spray one last time. One last time. Right, so I have this lip from Beauty Bakery, and then I also have this lip from Color Rain. This lip is so pretty, but I think I'm gonna go with this. Actually, let's see what this looks like with this lip. This lip is very shiny and it's just pretty. Who's ready for fall? This beige. This is a really pretty color, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with the more nude color. This shirt. I think this is expired. It smells like melted crayons. I think this is expired, which is unfortunate, but like I said, I got it from Ulta. I'm going to clean up my lip with a brush and a little bit of foundation. This you can do this with your brows too. You guys have seen me do that before if you've watched any of these makeup videos. Alright guys, this is the finished look. What do you think? So I didn't use that Pat McGrath, but I'll get used out of those shimmers. You guys know I love anything shiny, shiny, shiny. Want to touch the hiney. So yeah, oh, this shirt. So yeah, that's it. That's me. I hope you guys are doing well. I will try to post a video probably Friday after I get that injection, to see, just to let you guys know how it went, if I'm feeling better, you know, those kinds of things. But yeah, so if you're interested in handmade soaps, make sure you follow the link down below. Don't forget you can use the code Misty10. I'm not sponsored. She's just a friend. I'm trying to help out. And I bought some soaps from her. So yeah, you can find that link in the description box down below. I love you and I hope to see you soon. Bye for now.